Saturday's qualification saw the young 16-year-old French star Sébastien Tortelli and Alexandre Pouzard take top honours, but they came down onto the line for the start of Heat 1 on Sunday, with conditions beginning to improve as the circuit dried. Up went the board with gate dropped. Here they came. Tortelli down the inside, sweeps across. They're into the mud and we've got somebody down. Well, as always, mayhem on the opening corner of the first leg of the Grand Prix, and it was Frédéric Vial, the Frenchman, from Pouzard and Chiodi number 2 on the Yamaha. Those are the first three through the mud. As the rest battled for positions, Paul Malin, the Brit there, number 68, but Vial, making no mistake, staying out of the mud at front, 77. Pouzard, the former 250cc world champion. Chiodi, chasing for his first world title in 1995 in third. Then it was 21, and that was Charles Sweeby. 10 chasing Sweeby through Bartolini. There's Malin, a good start for the Brit. Number 8, that's Mauro Delago. But as you can see, it became very difficult, a very one-line affair around this circuit. 7, Vial, the Frenchman, holds off Pouzard. Then Chiodi, number 2, chases hard. Behind Chiodi, it was number 21, Charles Sweeby. Those were the top 4 in the early stages of the race. Massimo Bartolini being pursued by Paul Malin, the Brit. Then number 15, Federici. But Vial, still there out in front, still out of the muck that was being thrown up by the rest of the riders. Chiodi still chasing Pouzard, who was second. Fourth, it was still number 21, Charles Sweeby. Number 10, fifth position for Massimo Bartolini, with number 15, Federici, and Malin looks to have dropped back a place to Federici. So the Brit finding conditions a little bit slippery. Still Vial leads, number 7 from Pouzard, 77. Changing third, the Dutchman Charles Sweeby, number 21, has come up. So we've lost Chiodi, the Italian. Then number 10 in fourth now, Massimo Bartolini. As the rest of the riders pick their way very cautiously through these conditions. Federici there, 15. It is extremely difficult, very much a one-line affair. As you can see, big rocks and stones beginning to appear on the surface, which is going to cause, well, an awful lot of problems for riders as those rocks get caught in their front wheels. Circuit starting to dry out just a little. And the drier stuff coming up from underneath. There is Chiodi. He's been off the bike, we understand. He's going to have to work hard if he wants to get back up on course with the leaders, and Pouzard has taken the lead. Vial, there is Frédéric Vial, so maybe a mistake from the Frenchman somewhere on the back part of the circuit. Sandro Pouzard then leads. There's the Brit Paul Malin trying desperately to pick up places, but we've got a battle on here. Sweeby and Pouzard neck and neck into the checkered flag, and I think it's going to go Pouzard's way, but only just. Yes, indeed, it was Pouzard, number 77 from 21, and Vial came in third. Chiodi scoring no points whatsoever, so Pouzard wins some valuable points over his main rival. Heat 2 then, down onto the line, 59 there, that's Jimmy Button, the American. He finished 15th in race 1. Gate drops, here they go. Will it be a clean start this time? It looks to have done. It's Pouzard then that takes the head of the pack. Circuit has now dried out considerably. We're looking back, there's Chiodi third, as the rest of the pack comes screaming through. So Pouzard is in full control of this second race, and we have a battle on here between Chiodi and 98. That's the Italian Max Gazzarata. Well, the rest of them can pick up the lower placings at the moment. Number 10 just going through Bartolini there. Not a good start for him, but Puzar in control at the front. The 1990 250 world champion, no stranger to being in a winning spot. Coyote making amends for that first race disaster, up in second as the rest fight and squabble for the lower placings. We've got a fair scrap on here, the American Jimmy Button and this Balducci and the South African Colin Dugmore. Well, no problems for this man at the front. Sandro Puzar leads and Sweeby's gone to second. Coyote to third, then it's Davy Strybus, the former 125 champion, back in fourth. Gazarat just going through, 51, that's Carico. He's in there for a bag full of points at the moment, as the rest of them scrap for those minor places. Balducci just gone through, but Puzar and Sweeby's after Puzar. And, well, it looks like Strybus has gone past Coyote as well, so Coyote on a backward slide in this race, crashed in race one, didn't score a point. It's not looking good for high points in race two. Track beginning to dry up nicely in certain parts, beginning to open up, less than just the one line that they have on this corner, so things are going to get just a little quicker. 12, that's Mashio just gone through, and this has to be Cheryl Sweeby, and he's passed Puzar, and so has Davy Strybus. So Puzar back to third. He's got Coyote behind him, so something must have befell Puzar out of camera shot. 98, Gazarat. It is turning now into a little bit of a procession with Balducci going through. There's Jasinski, and behind him the 94 125 European champion number 40 Jorgensen. Then it's Mashio, the Frenchman, number 12. Well, as you can see, it's very much of a rut, but we're back with the leader. This is Sweeby. Goes around the top corner and he's off the bike. Front end has dug in. This is going to be Strybus' race. Davy Strybus, number 4, the Dutchman, takes over at the front as the Dutchman, Charles Sweeby, gets the front end stuck into the loose stuff and it pitched him over the bars, and that was his day run. Strybus, Puzar, Coyote, top 3 now. There's Davy Strybus, former 125 champion, and look at Puzar, taking no prisoners with the back markers. Coyote still back there in third. The checkered flag goes out, and it looks like Coyote then that's taken the win, and Puzar has taken second. Where is Strybus? Well, the answer is there, so we can only assume that Davy Strybus had taken a trip to Mother Earth.